Everybody give a big hand for HYEJIN.
Do you eat street food frequently?
Yes.
Yes. And somebody said yes, and somebody said no. Today I'm gonna talk about Korean street food. Before starting talk about Korean street food, let's look over a Korean formal dinner. First picture shows us Korean royal cuisine, and second picture shows us formal dinner nowadays. And they are almost same. Our formal dinner are based on rice and soup and several side dishes. Have you ever been Korean restaurants?
Yeah. Yeah.
And now I have a question. How many types of street food Canada does have?
Toronto, we can ask.
Oh yeah, in Toronto. How many types of hot dogs? Poutine? Yes, that's right.
McDonald's.
Yeah. Hot dog, poutine, French fries,
Smoked meat.
pardon?
Smoked meat.
And smoked meat. Yeah. That's all. In my opinion, street food is one of opportunity to enjoy country's culture. But we don't have many choices for street food in Toronto. Now, I'm going to give you some popular Korean street food in Korea. And this is called bungeokbang. That means fish bread. Can you see the shape of fish here? Yeah. Because of the shape, the name is bungeokbang. And vendor make bungeokbang with this mold, so they are look exactly same. So we have one expression in language. For example, their fathers and his son are bungeokbang. That means they look two pieces in a pot. They look exactly same. And last one is hotdog. Let me put that in simple terms for you. Hotdog is similar to pancake, and brown sugar is inside, and a little bit of pizza product is inside too. And we toast with a little bit of oil, and this is so delicious and sweet. So maybe you will like this too. And one more thing, we can know the winter is coming through bungeokbang and hotdog, because we usually eat this thing only in winter. Now, I said street food many times until now. But what is street food? I'm gonna explain exactly what is street food. Street food is ready-to-eat food or drink sold on a street. And who is street food? Everyone. Street food is so popular from children to the elderly in Korea. And when do people eat street food? Whenever you want. Where can we eat street food? Of course, on the streets. And why is street food so popular in Korea? I'm gonna give you a few reasons. First, street food is food, so it must be delicious and tasty. And we have a lot of many kinds of street food. Each of them are delicious and tasty, each of them. And street food, the price of street food is reasonable. So after that, I'm gonna give you another video. You can see how they are cheap. And third one is convenience. In Korea, you can find so easily. street food is prevalent all over the Korea. So even in midtown or uptown, you can find easily. And we can save time because we can eat as soon as we order, and we don't need to wait. And last one is variety. I explained only 6 kinds of Korean street food, but I can say that there are more 30 kinds of street food in Korea. I think that feature is the biggest strength of Korean street food. Now I'm gonna tell you about street food as culture, not only for food. If you'd like to experience and know about Korea, I think you should try Korean food because Korean food reflects our life, history, philosophy, and culture. Street food doesn't reflect only ordinary people's life. Basically, street food started from gourmet meal. In other words, most king and nobility, they usually ate that. And ordinary people just envied them because they couldn't eat. Over the years, the price of the upper class's food fallen, and what came out on the street is street food. Do you remember tteokbokki, what I explained before? Yes, thank you. This is royal tteokbokki, and this is normal tteokbokki. Before normal people ate tteokbokki, only kings ate this one, like this style. But nowadays, we have both things, and we enjoy both things. In short, maybe most people think that street food is as a substitute for meals or snack. But the street food is one of the parts of Korean culture. Now you can see how they were changed it. Selling food on the street began during the Korean War. A long time ago, people sold food for life, to survive. And they carried big plates like this. And unlike the past, there are few types for vendors. As you can see, cars are most common, and you can see also tents or carts. Now, I'm going to show you another video. This video made by 2 non-Korean people. Let's watch it first.
In Korea, you can notice a lot of stands like this. Now, this is where they're going to sell a lot of street food, and it's not just the hot dogs and sausages that we're used to in North America. This is a full meal.
So if you're feeling snackish and you need a whole meal, you can come in and get some shortbread, which is just crust pushed on a stick. And when you order tteokbokki, it's over here.
She explained many street food, but I cut it if it was
So
too
you'll be
long.
pretty full. And I want to show you.
Here's one of the best parts about tteokbokki. See this 10,000 won? Watch what happens with it. What's happening? Wait. Yeah. 4,000 won back. Essentially, Martina and I are both completely stuffed, and it only costs us 6,000 won. Now look at the currency exchange rate. That's $5 maybe. For both of us, it'd be completely 12. Now that's a good deal. in Korea, you're gonna notice a lot of steak.
This video is from YouTube. As you can see, 300,000 people watch this. It's amazing. And here's some comments of non-Korean. I want to move my ass to Korea. Tteokbokki looks so awesome. I've never tried it before. Sadly. Singapore, where's my tteokbokki in Singapore? He or she is really sad. And here's the thing. Oh my gosh, your videos are making me really want to go to Korea. Hope I can go there in a year. This is my aim of my presentation. The purpose of my presentation is I want to motivate you guys to visit Korea, to try awesome, fantastic Korean street food. Here's my recommendation. Seoul is the capital city of Korea. And there is here, Myeongdong. Yeah. I would like to recommend Myeongdong for street food because you can try and enjoy so many types of street food in Myeongdong. And if I succeed in persuading you, just send an email to over here. This is my email address, and just tell me I was part of an audience in your presentation about Korean street food, and I'd like to go Korea soon. Just tell me like that, and I'm gonna be your tour guide in Korea. And except I'm not in Korea, I'm gonna make time for you guys. And don't be hesitate to visit Korea. Before finishing my presentation, I'm going to tell you about my life. Street food and tteokbokki is really popular in Korea, and we cannot talk about our school life without tteokbokki. So that's why I wear like this. Do I look like student, high school student? Thank you. Can you see my mouth? My mouth is full of street food. And in my school days, I used to eat street food at least 3 times a week because I could see everywhere. I could see so many street food the way to home and school, private school. So, you know, students are always hungry, so I couldn't resist that. And I said that tteokbokki is really popular for girls, but for boys too. Is that right, Joe?
Yeah.
Yeah. Our ages are different, but we study in the exactly same town. So we could share the memory of our school life, and he said he's really missing that moment, and so am I, right?
Yeah.
I really appreciate you being here and listening to my presentation instead of your important thing, another thing. And I really thanks for Joe and Andrew to help me a lot and gave me like this awesome opportunity to present in front of you guys. Thank you. This is all for today.
Why do they wear masks? Did they eat the street food in their teeth?
This is just, I would like to show my school life. Yeah. It was just concept. Yeah. Thank you.
My stomach was just getting calmed down. I'm hungry again. It's coming, it's coming. All right, let's get some comments from the judges.
Okay, thank you. I'm trying to speed up my comments. So, such a great improvement. You seem really, it seemed very natural the way you were speaking. Seemed very fluent. That was really great. Very interesting visually. Your pictures are really good for a subject like street food. Interesting and funny personal story. Halfway through, one complaint, maybe the final bit about your school, maybe I would have put that, because it seemed like you were ready to end when you invited us to Korea. I would have maybe ended there. That's kind of one complaint that I would make. But some of the words in English that you use, like words like prevalent, you got over 300,000 correct pronunciation, things like move my ass to Korea, oh my gosh, things like that. It's great to hear in a presentation. English is not your first language. Another negative point is maybe you were holding your cards in front of your face a little bit, but that's because you're holding the microphone and not entirely your fault or anything. But I thought that your presentation also picked up quite a bit halfway through somehow, which was really good. So, thank you.
HYEJIN, I very much enjoyed your presentation as well. What an interesting topic. I learned a lot, so that was really wonderful. I think that you have a really nice speaking voice and easy manner. You seem very comfortable and at ease out there. I like the way you asked questions from the audience. And a couple of things that really stood out. I love that first video of the street food in Korea, the one that was moving really quickly. Because you just felt like that you were there, and it kind of brought good energy to the presentation. And I also really like the way you compared the Korean street food to Canadian street food in terms of context. So we could relate, for us that haven't been to Korea, we can relate to that. A few things where you might be able to improve. I agree with Andrew. Your cards were in front of your face, but it was because you were holding the microphone. And also, I didn't really think you needed the cards. And the good thing was you had the cards, but you weren't really, only a couple times did you read from them. So the next step would be not to have the cards, but because you weren't really using them. Oh, and yeah, the slides and the videos were great. One thing just for consistency, like some of the slides had a name, like I guess a Korean name of the food, and some had a translation, and some didn't. So maybe just to be consistent, so you could see here's the name in Korean, and maybe in brackets, here's what the food is, or like to continue on with that Canadian context. Towards the end, you said something about the purpose. The purpose of my presentation was to get you to try the Korean street food, but I would have said that at the very beginning, in the introduction. And then at the end you could say, so how did I do? Do you want to try Korean street food? Something like that. So again, just with the flow, a lot of good information. And, oh right, and also you had a slide, what is street food? Which I think came about a third of the way through, and that maybe could have been closer, or should have been closer to the beginning. Like maybe after that video, which got you excited then, so what is street food? Because we don't know what it is. In terms of what I remember, that French fry wrapped hot dog. Never seen that before.
Awesome.
And just really coming away with what a variety of food. I've been to Thailand, but not Korea. So just what a variety of wonderful food, different street food that there is in Korea. Thank you very much. Good job.